Hello friends and welcome back to a new playthrough on the channel, this time in the 1212 Medieval Kingdoms mod in Attila Total War. Attila, a game I do have a lot of time for. We've spent a lot of time streaming it and we'll be diving in and trying to sort of find our way through this. So if anyone's not seen this, there's a link to the mod list in the description, as well as a link to our loaded page, where if you do want to buy Attila, it's at a pretty good price there. It was at the time of making this video. And if you click that link and buy the game, you will support the channel at no cost to yourself. But yeah, we're going to read this, we're going to read about the Teutonic Order, and then we're going to dive in and see what we can forge and make happen. So, the High Middle Ages have so far been a period of growth and prosperity, though not without a share of bloodshed. The era has been dominated by the Crusades, and two are ongoing at present. The Albigensian Crusade in southern France, and the Crusade against the Almohad Caliphate in the Iberian Peninsula. So basically France and Spain are hotbeds. Another crusade with far-reaching effects was the Fourth Crusade, where the Byzantine Empire was overthrown and the Latin Empire established in its stead. Now various Byzantine successor states and the Latins vie for control over the ashes of the Byzantine Empire. We have played there before, but not this evening. Meanwhile, the Holy Land, which has been continuously fought over for over a century, is once more the target of a crusade. Pope Innocent III plans the conquest of Cairo from the Ayyubid Sultanate, hoping to retake Jerusalem if Egypt cannot be secured. Yet all this may as well be insignificant in the face of the horror approaching from the eastern steppes. Attila. No, it's not Attila, is it? It's not Attila, it's Genghis Khan. Anyway, we dive in. As you can see, it's fairly overwhelming, the sheer volume of factions that are in this game. It's pretty incredible, honestly, as I'm sure you'd agree. But we're going to go through all this. We've previously done runs as Scotland, and I think as, I want to say it was one of the Holy Orders in the Holy Land. And then we've also previously played through as the Byzantines. All of them very fun, very different. Kingdom of Scotland up there is a pretty cool time to play. The downside is there's no expansion you can do other than just attack in south. But this evening, Teutonic Order. You can see here our faction leader is a gentleman called Herman. What the hell is Lucky Nations? Grants certain AI factions small bonuses to resolve recruitment and income. Saying helps certain AI factions survive into the late game. I think we'll go middle of the road here. Hard. The Teutonic Order is a German military order which was founded in Accra in 1192 to aid Christians on their pilgrimages to the Holy Land. With the continued loss of Christian lands in the Levant during the early 13th century, the order has been invited north to crusade against pagans on the borders of Hungary and Poland. Following the founding of the Archbishopric of Riga, which is where our capital is, in the Terra Mariana, and the successful thrust of the Livonian Brothers of the Sword and the Danes, nominally under the sovereignty of the Holy See in Rome, the military order has largely acted independently since its founding. Let's move this down a bit. From their new home in Livonia, the Teutonic Knights seek to campaign against the pagan tribes and expand their influence around the Baltic Sea to continue the conversion of the area to Christianity. So we have Baltic Crusaders, we have access to a unique military order building chain, which is cool. We have Baltic Auxiliaries, which gives us a minus recruitment cost and upkeep cost to the area of recruitment units. We are German traders, so we get extra wealth from naval commerce and extra population growth. However, we also get an additional penalisation to public order due to other religions. So it's kind of the thing you're mainly battling against. So we're going in here. We're going to quickly check the settings. Nope, I don't mind showing AI. Fine. Battle realism. What's that do again? No, I like the radar map. Battle time limit. Fine. Let's go. So basically our problems are going to be public order and income. And we're getting into it, lads, don't you worry. Yeah, I'm liking some UI. I like UI, so we're not going battle realism. But welcome everyone. Incredible mod that's been getting worked on for quite some time, and you can see here there's an extensive list of people to thank that I think we've went through miles in the past. We're diving in here. We have Riga and Surrounded. We have basically no one likes us. from the Duchy of Pomerania. So that'll be really cool to deal with. I am wondering if they want any treaties with us, anything at all, just to strengthen our stance. The answer appears to be a pretty resounding no. They're actually a vassal of Denmark, which is interesting. Now, they don't want a non-aggression, but what if we were to make a small donation?
I will recommend your worthy
That'll do. Okay, I'm happy with that non-aggression. That's someone that likes us in the vicinity. We might work towards actually trying to get them to come on side and get on board. So the Kingdom of Denmark is their sort of older overlord with Valdemar. Their strength ranking is 11. We are 74. Pomerania is 60. So we are way down there. So the Kingdom of Denmark. Again, similarly, I'd like just more treaties with more around us. I'm not particularly bothered as to what the treaties are, so I'm just going to do as many as we can. We're looking to just safeguard our future. So there, I don't really want to go paying too many people. Now, pretty much anyone that will trade with us, I would be happy to do. If someone is pagan, our roleplay here is going to be that we basically just take nothing to do with them. I find it quite random that we can see here, but I also understand why. It's because the Pope's here, basically.
Your scheme shows all the...
I'd really have like some trade. Maybe the Pope will non-aggression us. He will. Will we get some money?
Of what would you speak?
Yes.
We do not open...
No. Okay, honestly, this money will replace the money that we just had to pay to the what do you call them, guys? So if we can get some money here, I'm going to do it.
These terms...
Excellent. Excellent. So, we're technically up. So, we're starting here. We have Herman here, who, Odin Marshall and Gefolg, I think it is. We've got two heavy military that are basically look like sort of dismounted knights, I guess, or something along those lines. We have two units of essentially medium crossbows, or heavy knights, and then some... They're all heavy shock, but we've got some Ritterbruder and Schwertbruder infantry. So, interesting. Wait, I just gave money. No! I meant to click offer. We're at a good start then. Okay, one of the things with diplomacy in this is everything kind of takes a very long time. I think initially we're going to go for population growth and general growth. 10 turns there. Loads of new buildings there. I think that's going to be our main thing. We're probably going to do... Although we should do... We get massive penalties to state religion, so I think we're going to actually do that first to try and get the conversion on the go. Now here we have 90% of them are pagans, so we're going to have to work on that. And I think alternatively we're just going to be holding our money. Now the weird thing is with Attila, right? We're playing as a religious order. We shouldn't need to do this. It should be appointees, but you can see here we kind of need to marry and have children and, you know, all the fun stuff. So we do have one child in the form of Conrad, so we'll be looking for him to come of age and serve. But in the meantime, we're going to be hopefully appointing someone here. So I'm sure we'll be appointing Matthias, great guy. There's some great Matthias in my life. We're going to be appointing them, and I think it'll be administrator, extra tax rate. So he's going to become our governor in Livonia. It's costing us 325, but that's fine. It then means we can go in here and we can appoint what do they call it here? Edict, provincial edict. So we need the conversion. I don't know what we're best going for here. I'm tempted to go with the growth and whatnot for the sole reason that it's just going to give us money and not cost too much. And then I think our aim is going to be to try and get the 7,500 to upgrade that, just to give us a much stronger garrison that will hopefully help us going forward. Other than that, the plan is spend as little money as we can, have as little going on, and see what we can do. And yeah, I know I just gave the money. We're going to take that in the chin. We're going to take that one in the chin there. And yeah, honestly, the mod's cool. It's worth checking out. If some of you haven't checked out in a while, it's definitely worth revisiting. So our general plan here, they're demanding money. No, I'll do it for free. Absolutely not, Sweden, sorry. Well, I did 2 test games of this that I played about 20 turns in. The first one, this is what happened, and then all of the other pagans joined them, as well as the Duchy of Pomerania, and wait for it, Sweden. So, hoping that's not what happens this time. The other one I did, no one declared war on us, and we ended up actually going on the offensive south. So, we'll see what happens. We're now completely at war with both of the factions to our south, so this is going to make it very interesting. And Fred, worth checking out, genuinely. Research 3. Take a drink every time Randy has a stroke tonight. Right, we got married. Let's see. Did we win? We did okay. Wealthy. Take it. Take it. Wait, we can also appoint him to an office, right? Not yet. It'd be nice to get him. I like getting them provost with extra public order and whatnot. So here we're genuinely just going to have to sit put. The downside we're about to have is the fact that there's 2 factions to our south now that are going to be coming towards us. So as much as I want to sit and turtle up and save our money, we're going to have to spend money on some new troops. So, do we get the medium shock infantry or do we go for some of you lads? Now, there's also a population mechanic in this game, so you can see we have burger manpower. So we need to be, we need to choose kind of wisely what we're recruiting. So I'm going to try and get 2 extra units, and then we're going to end turn and we're going to try and bank money because we're going to need it to survive. So, let's see how this plays out. Are they going to start marching north, or are they going to take their time? Are we going to have to end up marching south? Because we want to invest a lot of money in our main city because it's going to be the main place we're going to be sallying out of and whatnot. Now, unfortunately, summer's here, which doesn't excite me all that much. We can appoint him now, so we can go for a Castellan, which I always feel like is more of like an offensive. Like if you've got a general, we want a provost here, so we're appointing him as a provost. Our son's going to grow up real fast, and then hopefully we can get him serving as well. Agents wise, don't really have anything. We're boosting our income, and our food's actually pretty okay. So we need 7,500 to upgrade, unless we're going sideways. But I don't think we are. I think we're going to stay on this. So massive bonus to Christianity, which we are here for. So 7,500, nothing going on, 1 turn. We're at war with 2 factions to our south that are much more numerous in the troops they deploy but have a lower quality. So we absolutely are going to have to try and probably withstand or defend and then counterattack after they attack us. Either that, we need to sort of post up, march south and just see if we can essentially have a go at one of them. This is what we want. We get that upgraded, it's going to boost our income and whatnot, and then we're playing the slow game of making decisions. So our plan here is to sit, turtle up and see if they're coming. Has anything changed here? I wouldn't mind like a defensive alliance with these lads, but most of them genuinely just do not like us. So that's cool. Peelbot's always annoyed me in Attila. I'm not sure, Fred. I've not played a massive amount of this. I've only played about 20 turns. And I'm not sure, Pear Tree. I trialled one of the playthroughs with the 4 turns per year mod, and it didn't affect the game at all. So I've not enabled it, and honestly I want to try and get through this a bit quicker. So I think we've ended turn like 4 times. Let's check. I'll actually get a save on the go as well. So stream 1. It's 4 turns and we've advanced 2 years. I'm probably okay with that. Right, there's a full stack coming at us here, and what we can see, they look like essentially shit boys. So that's kind of good news. We kind of do want to save money just now, but also we're going to get assaulted by a massive army. So I kind of feel like they've got us by the balls and we need to just recruit troops. We've got a pretty decent cavalry amount, so I think we'll get... Oh, okay, we're getting 1 more unit, and that's it for population / finances. There's 4 turns like Rome too. I'm not entirely sure what vanilla is. Now, the Duchy of Lithuania is definitely pushing us. As long as they don't come at the same time, I think we'll probably manage to stand up defensively. I'm not too worried about. Kyle, mouth open. Could be a different story if they both come sort of beckoning at us here. The other problem we're probably going to have is if this doesn't upgrade, it's going to be a lot more difficult to hold on to it. Now here we can get a lot more troops, and I am tempted to get some more crossbows. I think I'm going to do that. If we can even get 1 more turn of recruitment, it's not going to be a bad thing. I'm also going to probably focus here. What do we want for a governor? Public order's good. Cunning's not a bad thing. Zeal's not bad. So we're definitely taking that for the 3% extra income, and then I think we're going to go for the Thinker with the Cunning for the maintenance cost. Plus we want to get down there for the extra tax rate boosts. So they're taking attrition, which is very good for us. We're boosting our income, which is what we need to do just now. So, Blind, how are you, man? And Blind, I fully stand by what you've just said. I doubt there are too many people playing vanilla anymore in this. Now, they've chose not to attack us, which is interesting. I wonder if the other... Okay, they're both here. We've managed to recruit 2 more units, so that in itself is a bit of a win. It's unfortunately summer. They don't appear to have taken really any attrition. I don't know what their army comps are like. If it's mostly this, I'm not overly worried about it. But I kind of like... We kind of need them to attack us, don't we? War weariness increases. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Well, they declared war on us. There's not too much we can do there. Religious request. Construct a building from the religious. Turns remaining. 4 turns to do it. That's not going to happen. Pope Innocent III proclaimed a new crusade to free the Holy Land. There's no way I can do that. We're on our own crusade up here. Trade agreement broken. Wait, what? Lithuania invited Sweden to declare war on us. Really? Wait a minute. Okay, so you know I told you I did 2 test games. One was a shit show and was insane, and then the other one was a bit more wiry, shall we say. This is the wiry one that we seem to be going along. So Eric, who we paid money to basically try and get a treaty with and cozy up to, has decided that that's not his game. So that's pretty cool.
In our good name, be welcome and...
Well, we could be in for a bumpy ride here. We are sitting at a point where we do not have an army to go on the offence here, and we are unable to basically coax them into an attack. So we're probably going to be sitting here until we at least upgrade our defensive capabilities, and then we're going to have to go and attack one of these armies and see what we can do on that front in terms of trying not to fight them both at the same time. So we have 13 units here. Our money's creeping up. We could recruit a few more. We have 2 turns until that's over. I'd kind of like to convert this to maybe like a fishing docks for the extra food and whatnot. Although that is giving us like 400 income, which is not bad. And if we convert that to this, what's that giving us? 200. We'd lose 200 income if we do that. But we'd gain food. Could be good to get the food. Here we have a Teutonic Order Priory and the pigsty. Could be good to convert that as well, actually. I'm always more of a fan of wheat fields, just because they're slightly more reliable. Now, I'm going to try not to recruit anything else here. Maybe I should. Oh, I don't know. Mercenaries, Brabosian Vulgars, Cavalry. Cool. So technically speaking, here we could recruit some more infantry, and if we get 2 more, our income is going to go into the negative. So I don't think we're doing that. I think this is the army we're going to be standing with until this turns to an offensive war. One of my biggest worries right now is that Sweden sends an army as well, because there's a big difference between us fighting against pagans, who are quite lightly armoured and are more numerous, versus them even having a little bit of armoured heavy infantry the way that the Swedes probably will provide. Nothing at all appears to be changing here. We've got 1 turn here until this is tickety-boo. I am tempted. We can't even step out and try and see what's going on. I'm going to try. Got no extra eye on our comms there. I just don't think these units are going to be able to pull this off. They're too numerous, the enemy. It's just... Oh no, definitely don't be at sea. Jesus. Okay, that's not it. The mod. Well, General, I'm honestly not sure. General, one of our long-standing community members, is saying that he thought this was 4 turns per year. I removed it because I think it was the 20 turns to research stuff is just insane to me. So we did remove that. Right, new Pope elected. Completely doesn't in any way, shape or form impact us. Rank gained for Herman, which is not a bad thing. So we can upgrade his zeal, which would give him more damage. I am tempted to go for commander, and then as always, you want to go down here for the campaign movement, really. Long term, that is. So I think we're going for them. War declared. Republic of Pisa and the Republic of Chinot. The Duchy of Pomerania. Yes, Pomerania has declared on the... What are they called? The Yodvingians. So they're going to be coming this way. That might take an army away. If I attack them, they're not reinforcing each other. I am wondering if I attack them with the aim of even just weakening them and then retreating. Is that insane? Because our garrison here now should be... I mean, that's pretty beefy, I would say. Although it does worry me that we have like Prussian raiders, and that's a cool ass helm. I think we'll end turn one more time and then see what happens. Cruiser Straits of Denmark closed, says it will attack any day. Look at you making it topical joke. Now, what is going to worry me is if we see a Swedish navy through that point. That will be a fair concern, because, as I said, they probably worry me and threaten me more.
The Holy Bible may preach peace, but when it is Christendom itself that is threatened, then it is every Christian's duty
Custom
to defend
cutscene.
all that is holy. His Holiness the Pope has called a crusade to reclaim the Holy Lands from the infidel, who would deny Christian pilgrims their right to visit the holy places. It is time for the armies of Christendom to put aside their differences and unite under one banner, the sign of the cross, and give back God's children what is rightfully theirs,
Balthasar
or die
Gelt there.
trying.
Fifth Crusade. Now, as much as I really want to get on board with that, we just can't. We're not going in there. I think the plan now is for population growth and whatnot. The religious bonus is going to be pretty nice, I think. Now, the question is, we have enough money for... It's the farm, right? We can convert it to wheat fields. So this is getting us what? This is giving us 70 food and 120 income. Oh no. This would give us 60 food and only 30 income. I think we're going to go for grain. I'm going to convert that. It seems like a waste a bit though, doesn't it? For Catholic priory, but this is honestly pretty handy. I'm tempted to save and go for that, but we really need troops. Like, we really need more men. So let's get one each of you lads, and then honestly just an extra cavalry. We're going to recruit those men, and then once they're here we're going to go out. We're going to go say hello to one of these armies. And we're going to have to go out and go on the offensive because we need the money.
Our struggle will end badly.
Okay.
With little honor for anyone.
This is tempting if they'll pay us.
What say you?
If they'll pay us a decent amount, I would be down for this. Did they only? Oh no. You know what? It's ballsy, but I'm going to say no. I'm not taking peace from them. They're going to have to pay something. So if that army runs away, we're attacking the other army. If not, I think we're going to hit them, and then maybe we'll try and peace them. Neither of them are moving.
Ready for battle.
Riga is now 57%, so it's slowly coming to side. We're still making money. That's going to go into the negative next turn because we're going to have... Jesus. We're going to be hundreds in the negative next turn. So we're getting our hand forced, and next turn we're going to have to attack. It's that simple.
The sword was drawn, but now
They're
it's
now
bloody.
offering us 300.
End this
They are going to
feud.
have to up that
We offer
to
peace
9.
today. Or you think
I just want them to attack me, if I'm honest. If they attack me and I can sort of lean in my garrison as well as my actual army, I wouldn't give them a hope in hell. Oh. Wait, what? Have we lost? We'll go for a widow.
Ready for battle.
Natural causes. He died at 52 years old. So did Gerbega. got a region. Oh, Jesus. So our daughter is 53. Hold on. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Okay, we're going to try and, I guess, marry Matthias here. Makes kind of sense, and have some stability at the top of the table, I guess. We're still going to act as if nothing's changed and we're attacking these guys here. Will they run? They will not. So they have militia spearmen, Lithuanian axemen, 1 cavalry, and then a crap. This is more concerning than anything else. We'll see if this plays out. It's going to be interesting. Pray for me. I'm also sitting here now. Oh wow. Okay. I hadn't attacked a caravan. This is cool. They've done an actual wagon fort. Wow, what does this look like? Okay, this will be interesting. Dry suits us. So they have a wagon fort. Oh, it's got towers. Oh, that's so ass. That's cool though. That is cool. Right, so I think we are going to deploy in the woods and just approach them from the woods. You guys have got more health, so you're going to take point. Wait, what? Hold on, wait a minute. That ain't right. We're going to do that so that they can't flank. You guys are going to take point. You guys can go behind, and let's go. Can you click and drag in this? You can. That's good. Oh, that's not right. Honestly, ideally here they come out to meet me. I doubt. Maybe. Slow it down. Chloride, how you doing, mate? The Catholic Orthodox Church is spread via officially sanctioned soft approaches, days and stories, older and local customs, then in the high and the European warlord system kept producing too much war and it had to be explored. That's how we got Crusaderism. Returning Christian by the Christian Constantinus. Appreciate your text wall there, Chloride. Actually, very interesting. Oh, of course they were. We're not sitting here pretending we're good guys, but we're pretending we're here for God. That's what really matters. So their range is there. We're definitely going to enter and take some tower damage, which is kind of rough. And I think we're going to just creep up our main infantry here. We have 2 in the flank covering. 2 in the flank covering. Got 1, 2, 3 cavalry that are going here. 2 are going to go more here. So we're going to hopefully use our skirmishers to try and drag them out into a battle. General, it's because you send so many analysis is easy. I can't dedicate that much time to the cause. Right, the lads are in loose formation. They're doing their job. We're going to try and fire them and drag them in. How mad. We have to get so close here. They're all skirmishers, so there's none of them can actually fire at the same range we are. There we go, boys are firing out. So our first action is against an enemy fort, which is kind of cool. We've killed 1 man, that's excellent. I kind of don't want to move in and give the rest of their towers a chance to get free kills on us. Oh, that's not good. We'll go closer. We're making life easier for them. Still haven't lost any men, which surprises me. 3 towers firing at us. 2 towers firing at us. I also kind of want to fire at some of the deeper lying men here. I've only killed 2 men so far. One killed 1 enemy. I'm kind of debating whether I should push in and sort of close the gap a bit. They keep cycling the unit we're firing at, which I'm genuinely okay with. Let's get you guys in a bit more organised shape here. I'm debating whether we push up and just close the gap or not. We just need to try and not let them push towards us so that they can skirmish us. some funky stuff going on here anyway. Well, we're firing. I'm pretty sure these guys have got good ammo. High ammunition. Right here made up for it. Martin, I'm glad to hear that we can help in such a minor way. That's why we do what we do, mate. Glad that you can find some joy. Hope you're well, man. Welcome back. Doing something a bit more familiar to us tonight. We're going to start firing here because it's more of a blob. Maybe you guys fire there just so we're spreading out some of this damage. I don't like the pattern that they're choosing. I've not played much medieval, so I can't really comment. Where are you guys going? I mean, I've got to say the loose formation's definitely working for us here, that's for sure. Nice damage ground. I do wonder if we just push our infantry and close the gap. Bottleneck them, try and get our cavalry in from the flanks. Try and force all the infantry into a main engagement here. Push our infantry around. I am tempted. The boys are doing well here, they're dragging the fire. I don't see why we're not doing this. Right, first of all, the flanks are going to take longer, so you lads are going to move to here. You lads are going to here. You lads are going to slowly move to here. Not in a hurry. You three are going to move to here. And you two, let's just reorganise so we can quickly reference who's with who. You're going there. Right, the boys are moving up. Again, we're not looking to rock the boat here or change too much straight away. We're happy for this to be a slow burner. You guys have no advantage in being we might as well put them in here and then do this and then get them straight up the front. So they're going to go shield wall and we're going to put them there and just embrace the front with a shield wall. They can run as fast as they can. You lads are going to move up here, but we're probably going to hang back and just let these lads keep doing damage. They've got high ammo. I don't see why I'm going to push up. I'm happy to keep softening the main units that we're going to be engaging with here. And then here, I am really tempted to smash this with our cavalry as the first port of call here. I don't see why not. Now you guys have brace ranks. Cool. Yeah, I think we're gonna try and smash this flank with cavalry. Here we go. Now we want you lads as deep lying here as we can. You lads can keep firing and you lads are just going to charge in here and see what we can do. We're going to hold them on this flank and hope that our cavalry charge in here, sort of break the goings on. So we're going to cast the Craven bad boy on them. So they're in here. They've done very nice damage. I'm going to move these lads in behind just to try and help. I'm going to pull you back. You've absolutely clobbered that unit, lads. They are done. And then you lads, let's get you out of loose formation, get you reformed in a bit better shape. You guys are coming here. Cavalry's going to move up behind. This is looking pretty nice, actually. Right, you lads, bolster, let's go. Let's get in here. They're panicked. Okay, we've taken a little bit of casualties here, but these lads are looking vulnerable, so we're going to go try and make the most of it. You lads, can we hit the general? Because that would be very nice if we could here. You lads here. Cavalry, you're going to move around there and get ready to come in from the flank. Here go the boys. Managed to catch the skirmisher cavalry, which is very nice. You lads are trying to hammer this general, which would be nice. Let's go, boys. Cavalry's going to try and come in here. Okay, so far so good. Need to keep an eye on this. Hope our general doesn't take too much damage. Cavalry's coming round here. I'll try and get you lads in here. You lads can spread a little bit. You lads over there. Desperate to try and engage this general and finish him. I don't really recall too much if this is one of the, like, this mod killing a general's massive. I know in Attila it was like devastating. Tempted to pull back a bit here and try and get another charge set up. So I think we'll do that. You lads, let's honestly break shield wall and just get stuck in. Anyway, general's dead. Good, let's change our focus and start hitting you lads. Oh, they're done. They are so done. To quote the kids nowadays, they're cooked. Let's get in here and just absolutely surround this. Now, one of our biggest things here I want to do is kill as many of the enemies as we can. Let's get them. You lads are standing. We're going to countercharge that. You lads are smashing them. I mean, there's going to be casualties here, but this is looking very, very good. I really do want high casualties here for them, don't I? Right, in we go, boys. In we go, boys. You three come this way, charge them, let's just get this routed. And you boys, same thing. This is done. This is absolutely done. What's the casualties like? Oh! Incredible stuff here. Enemy generals gone, they're absolutely white. I am going to end this as quick as we can because we want minimal casualties. I'm heavily tempted to go attack the other army now. Didn't think this would be that successful. The enemy king's been killed, their main army pretty much wiped. Damn. I like it. Now, we can take 1,000. We kind of need this, it's just the integrity. I can't remember how bad -10 integrity is, so we'll keep an eye on that. Now, awkward decision here. Do we push and finish these guys off? Or do we attack them? Here we have our general. We're going to go for the replenishment, I think. And then we're going to go for commander. Right, you lads are in pretty good standing, I would say. If we attack them, we should have enough movement to move north and hit them as well. Going to auto-resolve this time. Watch the game absolutely screw us. It's one thing that auto-resolving this can be rough. Shogun, how you doing? P-Man, how you doing? I don't know how much Total Wars you've played recently, but that is that's an astute observation. And this is a heavily modded version of Attila Total War we're playing here that basically moves the game forward a couple of hundred years to the Crusade era. Now, our casualties there were not as bad as that reported, and I am still very tempted to just attack them. But I'm also tempted to move into Riga, wait for a turn, and then attack them. Give our boys some proper R&R. Now, we have a military tradition here, and I always struggle to not just take the simple supplies for the 2% extra replenishment, which honestly is bigger than you realise. Now, we are still losing 500 income a turn, which is very rough, but we can attack them. However, I am thinking, Grand Duchy of Lithuania, we've battered you, you're not in a good way, we're going to demand a beefier payment now, which they won't give. And they're being led by Guidry. And by the way, Blind, I love your Chris Pratt comment. Sorry I didn't reply at the time. Genuinely made me go, ah! So, this army attacks us, that's the dream. If not, next turn we're taking the fight. Ah, there's Sweden. Fucking Sweden. Imagine if Sweden is going to be the thing that's going to bother us. They've ran away. I think we're going to pursue them and try and take their city as winter. It's bloody winter. Of course it is. Right, we can move most of the way. We can still move to, like, there. We're going to take a little bit of casualty for moving in winter, right? Yeah. But we can do that. We're going to replenish. I think we're going to almost, like, chase them down towards their hold-in and hope that this stands. Now, we're getting extra wealth and a bit of growth and whatnot, but it's not really doing too much. So I think what we're going to do is take the tax bonus, because our public order's not terrible just now. 33% extra tax. That's going to take us up to almost breaking even. Right, we're married here. You are now... Mattis is still a governor. Guido is a commander, so making him a Castellan actually makes sense. So I'm fine with that. Our control is bang in the middle. That's fine, I think we'll leave that there. Right, slowly chasing them down. Things are looking okay. So, let's see how they counter us. Sweden is definitely going to come and attack us, aren't they? We have to make a decision here. Right, chat. Gang, what do we think? Now, this is tempting. Again, I want them to pay me appropriately, though. Like, I'm wanting like 1,000. Not 200, but I can ram it. Now, they've proper retreated. Do we pull back and defend against the Swedes, or what do we think, lads? Would Sweden even peace us?
Do not waste time on pleasure. Our wits.
Trade's actually damaging it, so's an non-aggression. There's no way I'm paying them. The lights of absolution. I am tempted to retreat and wait on them coming and do what we need to do. We could technically try and chase them down. How many turns are we from here? That's like 3 turns. I think we're pulling back. We can't risk losing Riga. It's game over. We lose Riga, it's literally game over. Right, Matthias, who's our governor, has leveled up again. I think we're going to go for double tax. Because to be frank, we need it. We've got like 2-3 turns till we're actually going bankrupt. So at that point we'll probably need to reduce units. Ideally Sweden's attacked us by the enemy. Fucking Sweden. We've lost 1 turn now of us chasing the enemy down there. Wow, they're attacking Pomerania. Now, awkward decision. Do we go try and help Pomerania or do we push for the capital? Oofed. We've got 2 turns and we're running out of money. Blind with a simple call of take their land. Now if we're going down here, we can't attack that. They're under siege. Who by? Wait, who are they at war with? Have they shit the bed? They're at war with Pomerania and the Teutonic. Wait a minute. That means that their army is here and their army is here. So they're opposite each other. So in this instance, we're going to go towards Vilnius and see what we can do. So we're going to just accept that we're taking casualties. We're going to have to replenish. We're encamping to just get a bit more movement. And then I guess we're waiting on the summer, if we can call it that. They're coming back. Piss off, Sweden. Piss off. We don't even have the money to like recruit units to put in as a defence. That's a real pain. Imagine if Pomerania and them just swap provinces. That's not under siege anymore. Right, how many turns are you away? You're 2 turns away. This is awkward. How many turns are we from hitting them? Right, we've got what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 units. 2 siege weapons. I'm going to level away. I don't fancy our chances, and financially we don't look good. So we're going to have to get rid of a unit here. You guys, we're going to literally break even. We're breaking even. Like literally, we're all on a knife's edge in terms of income. There's nothing else we can do just now. If Sweden would peace us, that would be really cool. Right. Brilliant. Right, Sweden's peaced us, so we've one less thing to worry about. I am going to move right up to the border, and then we might look to force march. It's going to be 2 turns before we're there anyway, so I think we just do this. And then next turn we'll make the move. We need to go on the offensive. Pomerania and the Vikings, or the Pagans to our south, sort of southwest, they're button heads, which is good for us. So hopefully they basically punch, trade blows, weaken each other. Then we can mop up whatever's left. Although that being said, I don't think we want to attack any Christians up here if we don't have to. Slagpot, how are you, my friend? Are you well? Oh my god, our income. Papo, what? Defamation. Great. Our income's absolutely plummeted. The awkward thing here is we're going to be at least 1 turn siege in this place. Because, yeah. So if we can get, what, 2, 3 towers? A ram? Yeah, that'll need to do, won't it? We're going to take attrition. I think we need to, though. We literally have to. What are we doing here? Because we're plummeting men. We're going to have to get rid of a unit. Get rid of you guys, we're safeguarding. So it's going to have to be... There we go. Right, next turn. Good fun. Wah. Sneezing. Any other goings on? Declarations of war, you know. The fun stuff. What are you doing, Pomerania? Do you want to come and give us a hand? I'm okay with that. We can make that happen. Do I wait? I don't think I will. I really fancy our chances here. Do we wait? We could wait one more turn and see if they come closer. That could be cool. That kind of cool role play. Right, you lads are all fine. None of you have had roles before. We're fine. Yeah, I'm going to wait and see if Pomerania actually... Wait, Gdansk fell. Did they swap provinces or are they a wandering army? Oh my. That's good for us. I mean, it's not. But we can move down and acquire Gdansk now. Are they a wandering army? Have they traded? It looks like... No, they've not. They've traded provinces. That is so funny. They have traded provinces. We've encountered the HRE. Oh, this can go a couple of ways. Are they...
In the name of the state,
are they friendly?
Welcome.
Oh god, they don't look
Speak
friendly.
as a friend or as an enemy.
Oh dear.
But do so with...
Well, we'll see how that plays out. They haven't came to help us here, which is not ideal. So I guess here we're just going to fight this and see how this goes. Going to run to the bathroom whilst this loads, guys. Be right back. Okay, friends. We are okay here. We're going in. Now, what's this fort like? My god, look at the church and whatnot. It's so cool. That is a cool map. So, we can either smash this very small area, or we could try and divide and conquer them. Which I'm not sure about. I like the look of here. It's pretty long. Oh no, here. Let's force them in here so we can hit them from multiple angles and basically leave them unsure as to what to actually do against us. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have our cavalry all deployed, I'd say, like here. They can prepare to go in there. You lads are taking the rams, I guess. I say rams, we definitely don't need two rams, there's only one gate. You lads are going to go here, and then two of you are going to deploy there and go that way. We have 4 towers, which is excellent. Let's have one there, one there, one there. We're going to try and just overwhelm by sort of like deploying them kind of close together. At least that's what I think in my head. And then we have our... We've got 2 archers now, which is kind of rough, but that's fine. So we're going to move you lads up to here. The ram is going to go and smash the gate. And then you lads are going to go there. You're going to go there. You're going to go there. And you're going to go there. So genuinely, our plan here is nothing insane, nothing like out of this world. Our plan is quite literally, let's overwhelm them on the walls with our heavy infantry and then see what's what. Now, these boys should start taking a bit of fire soon, that's fine. Their units are definitely a lot worse than ours. So we're going to try and use our archers to hit their archers and even just weaken them. Which we should have the edge. They are obviously on a fort, so they're probably going to do a bit more damage to us. Some of them there as well. Ouch. They're actually doing a lot of damage. Let's pull you lads back just now. Boys are approaching the wall. So you lads here. Then you two can fire at them. Cavalry can move a bit closer because the second that gate's down and there's an opportunity, we are flooding our cavalry in. Our heavy infantry is approaching the walls. I'm going to grab a cheeky little screen grab for maybe a thumbnail here. Looks pretty cool, honestly. Although this also looks very cool. Yeah, that might be the one there. Damn. skirmishers are doing their job. These lads are approaching the tower here. Slowly getting there. They're taking quite a bit of damage actually. I think the second our infantry get on the walls and sort of get into them, I think they're going to be in massive, massive trouble here. We are on the walls. Now, the ideal scenario here is that these guys can form up and get into some resemblance of a formation. Does not look like we're going to be quite that lucky. You guys are going to go there. I'm going to try and charge them and remove their ability to get in the way. Now, gate-wise, we're at 66%. We're about to hit it. 3% at a time, that's kind of rough. Let's move you lads to here and at least make it difficult for them to hit us. You lads have help there and you're moving up to assist. We'll try and brace you lads quickly because that cavalry is definitely coming this way. We're quite going to manage to fully brace and they're going to sort of flank these lads. That's not good. That's not good. We have to charge here and try and take care of them. You lads can go in there. How are we doing? 87. You lads here and prepare. We're just going to absolutely YOLO in when the chance comes here. Move our cavalry up, get them ready. We've kind of abandoned this to try and, I guess, rush some of our heavy infantry. Come on, gate. Come on, gate. 98. Done. Let's go. Up there as quick as you can. Honestly, cavalry, we can get you up there. Let's just go. We've been pretty well here. You guys need to charge them and take care of them. I think if we engage them, they're probably done. You forget how big morale is as a factor in Attila. Most of our heavy infantry is engaged here, so we kind of want to try and get help in here if we can. Honestly, you guys can charge them and try and get in the way. You two can engage them. If we can engage this militia spearman and then give our cavalry a free entry, it's going to be pretty huge. Just need them to not get in there. You go there. You're going there. Yeah, they're done. Boys can get stuck in. You boys can come this way. Charge them. Now we just need these lads just now to hold until our cavalry actually gets fully in, and then we'll try and overwhelm these guys. We just need to choose our moment. So we've killed most of the enemy. I think they're about to start breaking and routing and deciding that this battle's not actually for them, which is what we're all about. Here they're actually doing pretty good damage to us. I imagine our archers are actually probably doing a bit less damage. Let's try and hit you guys. Here we go, they're going out. But these guys here, we'll try and rear charge this. Let's go. We'll try and hit them, rout them, and then we can fold in completely on this blob of militia that's trying to be a bit of a burden here. There, we're going to pop a little Craven Rally bad boy. Not that great an ability actually when you look at it like that. You guys can, in fact, let's go here so they hopefully get absolutely slaughtered when they try to rout. These guys are about done, so let's do that. Perfect. And then we're just going to charge them. Let's go. Let's go. I've not seen a general yet. That's not good news. I think this is going to be an absolute collapse by them there. I'm going to stop these boys from firing because I'm pretty sure at this point it's going to be essentially just friendly fire. We have 529 enemies remaining. That entire blob's about to rout, and once they're gone, they're gone. These lads are about to rout as well, which is good. I haven't seen a general or a governor, so we'll see how that plays out.
The tide of battle turns in our favor.
Oh, does it? That's good to hear. The lads up here. They're starting to go. Somehow here, these guys are still fighting on, which I kind of respect. Not Siege of Gdansk, this is the Siege of, I think it's Vilnius. What is they're done. Right, here we go. 227, some of this doesn't add up. Need them to go fully red. Oh, here we go. Let's just get a melee and charge these guys so they don't come back. How many on now? 189. I think there must be a general somewhere. Leave you and these guys. Soon there'll be a general up by the. Soon he'll be up here. Let's just go. Get this done, dealt with. Well, I dare say there's not going to be too many enemies here with a story to tell, so that's pretty cool. And you guys can hopefully charge them, get rid of them. Well, speed up, because I'm assuming 80 men. 80 men's a general, isn't it? Yeah. So there's a general. I think there's a general anyway. Is he up here? Again, I'm kind of assuming there's a general here. It is. So let's get you lads here. We'll maybe try and move and engage him, because this is probably not going to be a bad unit. You lads right there. Play this now. I'm going to try and move our general here and bring him around the sort of side. Well, this ended up being a pretty cool battle to start, and casualties have not been as bad as I thought they would be. Let's try and get our general up here and drag him round and through it. And get him here and round rear charge them. That's going to be a very good time. Like so. And hopefully I can put Stexius to the sword. There we go. Ending this as quick as we can to minimise tower casualties. And that's a win. That's us on our we've just taken our second province. Which is cool. None of them should have survived because we're taking a garrison army. It's not Gdansk, it's Vilnius. Now we could subjugate, which could be really cool. But we do really need money, so I'm going to occupy. So Vilnius is now ours. The altar, I would like to destroy that. The cattle herd. With no money to repair anything. Pretty cool. Right here, we're going to go for this campaign movement. We really need that misshapen. Oh dear. Okay. So Vilnius is now ours. Public order is absolutely brutal and all-time low. I'm semi-tempted to. I mean, how long is it going to take us to get 2600 to convert that? 600 to repair. That's a lot. We are in positive money now, though. I'm actually going to try and. I don't know, I'm tempted to go back to growth and whatnot. Right, do they have another province, or is that them done? Is that them wiped? Actually wiped them from the game. We have. We're only War 1 faction now. So the plan's going to be get this army up to full strength, move them towards these guys. Oh, they look like they're coming this way. So we're trying to get them that way as soon as we can. If we take the three, if we finish tonight with 3 provinces, that's a very good position. Because this corner of the map, everyone hates you. Everyone wants every bit of land. And everyone is sort of involved in everyone else's business, essentially. They've went back to their city. Interesting. Okay, so Vilnius has terrible public order. We can't build anything here because we're skint. Can repair that, can't repair that. If we repair this, we're going to get a tiny bit extra money and food. So here, we've managed to get the growth in population growth. Here we can do some textile stuff, or do we go for Catholic monastery? It's not that very helpful, actually. Campaign, for navies. I'm not upgrading campaign movement for navies. We'll go for advanced castle architecture. Don't see why not. Trade-wise, they're orthodox, so I would take further diplomacy of them, but we'll probably never be like massive broskies here.
Speak, friend.
The sad thing is, I'd love to go on crusade. I'd really, really enjoy that. Right. You're now came of age, Conrad. It's kind of tempting to put you in command of the army. But then Guido is... make him a marshal. Should make him a marshal. Then Matthias... I think Baron of the Exchequer makes the most sense. Yeah, it absolutely does. There we go. Right. You can still sign a governor. Ah, okay. France. What's best? Yeah. Eganolf. It's going into Lithuania and then we can sign him as a governor. And I think the plan here can be nothing other than like conversion or public order. I can afford to lose a bit of money. Right. Okay. Floyd, how you doing, mate? This is a mod called 1212. It is definitely worth checking out. I don't know if you're on... sorry, I should have set up a command. But Floyd, if you type !YouTube, click the link. There is a... there's a link in the description to the YouTube stream if that helps. It's just a mod list.
Only the greatest
Right, the Yuts, I really want to take them out. If you become my vassal, I'll leave that be. Give us 1200. Honestly, no, I kind of want to take them out. I think we take them out. Again, the problem we face here is that we can't actually leave here because they're going to definitely revolt if we do that. So political obstruction. It's just to create. Conrad's gained a rank, which is good. Riga's doing fine. Right. If encountered the HRE, trait gains second wind, very nice. Oh, Conrad has now ascended to the throne. So he now has... I guess that's a sister. You need to find a wife, so let's do that. And then once you've done that, we'll see what we've got going on. Shit, it could be good to get a Chancellor. And the Constable both look really cool, actually. Right, we're playing a bit of Intern Simulator just now because we're trying to steady the ship. If you won't suck. I mean, Floyd, I'm hoping it's going to be good. It's my last bit of hope. Wait, Sweden again? Really? Really, Sweden? Really? Have they? It's 32. It's weird. We had like a really warm day here as well. Devotion. Nice. Rejection. Not so nice. Electorate of 3. Now, these people are not happy. Not happy at all. We can't convert because we don't have enough money. Can't convert because we don't have enough money. Bok, how you doing? And they certainly did. I did see that. The coach seems pretty
I welcome you
pretty
on behalf
like
of the people and give ear to your words.
what's the word? But this was the descriptive word I'm looking for. Oh, arranged marriage. Acid tongue. That's not so great. Kind of trying to arrange a marriage if we can with like Denmark or something.
Welcome, worthy guest. I trust you bring words that will enhance the honor of your people in our eyes.
I mean, I'm assuming you can't
Today's
arrange a marriage
greetings
with the
to you.
papal states,
Speak, for you have my...
but you never know. Weird that we've encountered them. What is his helm? What has he got going on there, right? Okay, interesting. Sicily.
Welcome, worthy guest. I trust you bring words that will enhance the honor of your people in our eyes.
HRE, that
For
would be
my
a good
people's
marriage as
part,
well.
welcome. For my part, welcome the states.
Again, I really am going to try my best not to cozy up too much to any of the Orthodox because, I mean, they're not our enemy, but they kind of are. The County of Brunswick. Wait, what? And Sweden has declared on us again.
Time on pleasantries and babble.
Yeah, they're only 2 turns from us, so we kind of need to make a decision here. We only have a governor. Can't convert anything. We don't really have much money. If we move them out, the public order here is going to absolutely skyrocket. Can we move that down one? We could afford to do that. It's a -2. If we move you guys out, it's a -18. However, we need to go to Riga or we're going to lose it. So we've dropped we've dropped tax as much as we can. But yeah, was it not end up like 8-2 or 8-3 in aggregate? That's kind of a sore one. Are they coming this way? They know. I don't think they know. If they want to attack us, I'd rather they did and we got it over with rather than this weird like posturing they're doing where they're also dragging us away. Kind of need the public order here to sort itself, which I've got a funny feeling it's not going to. We're taking masses of attrition here. So I think these lads are going to stay here just now. They're in complete middle territory between not being able to attack and also sort of posting up. So done 23 turns already. Jeez. Right, let's see. It was 8-3. Ouch, Bok. Ouch. Did you manage to get that link working, by the way, Floyd? City lost... Did they? Damn. Where are you going, Sweden? What's our game plan here? I'm kind of tempted to let that revolt happen in Vilnius. Because I'm thinking, worst case, we can sort of quell the unhappy individuals. Oh, yeah. So, I wonder if we move to there, we get there in 1 turn, and we're right between the 2. Let's see. You're on the verge of bankruptcy. Well, that's pretty cool. So that means they're going to revolt anyway, so let's just put it middle of the road. There we go. Right. Yeah, that is a bad day. Who are City playing? Is this still group stage, or is this... is it knockout yet? I'm assuming it's knockout, right? Shit, Sweden's actually coming. Oh, we're going to have a revolt to deal with. We're literally going to be split between both of our holdings here. So we have a holding that has no garrison. Oh, fuck. We've got a holding that's got no garrison here. I mean, I don't doubt there are going to be a few turns to get themselves together. We've got a promising bit of public order here, and then here, it's not a bad garrison. I just don't know if I can take them. We've worked pretty hard to get this, so I don't really want to lose it. So I think we're going to go and attack them, maybe hopefully push them. Oh, we didn't manage to push them away. We're in our own city though. Here what I really want to do is hire another... It's going to have to be Conrad. Pretty cool roleplay here that our now king is the defending. Let's boost you. Go for 1, 2. Please do not bother what are you doing there. Minus 383. So that's saying to me that as much as I don't want to, we're going to have to do that. Just to survive. Right, this chap's a governor. Do we want more cunning? I'd much rather have simple, flat tax, if I'm honest. That's rough, considering how Spurs' season is going otherwise. I feel for you, Martin. I feel for you. And here's Sweden. Now, we only, by raising the income, have bought ourselves another turn's worth of money. And that's going to constantly fluctuate. So, we can't really do too much here. The advantage is we can attack this revolt, which is what we're going to do. They've ran away, but we should manage to put them to the sword and finish them. I really don't want to have to fight a revolt, if I'm honest. That's fine, we can deal with that. We are going to have to take the money because we're so low. They've been dealt with. Public orders now, not quite as bad. We could technically move these guys up, but I think we're going to stop in the town. I am a little bit tempted to get rid of these guys. Yeah. This positive income, I think that's a bit more important. So I don't think they're sieging us. We're not under siege from the land side. So it shouldn't have too much impact on what's going on. Honestly, financially, and for the state of like diplomacy, it could be. I was about to say it could be good if Sweden just attack us, and here we are. Again, about the best thing that could happen here is that they just actually try and attack us soon. Riga is taking damage. That's honestly fine. We're losing 421 a turn. So I dare say we need to force march and just get there, don't we? Riga, okay. That Svara dies. Decimation. Jesus. We have like no real like royal family here. Now I'd like to marry you to someone. So Pomerania is literally done. Denmark have no one to marry. Sweden, I would marry if you would just peace us, but
the people will consider what I hear.
Right, end in turn. We took a load of attrition marching north there, but we'll see what happens. I'd be genuinely gutted if we lost Riga. Now, I don't think they can attack us. I'm wrong. I was going to say I don't think they can attack us this turn, but I am definitely wrong. So they have Spear Bondier. They have a weird mix of like recently, it feels like sort of recently Christian troops. So we're gonna defend here. See how this goes. I've also absolutely polished off my Beveragino, so I'm going to grab another one. I will be right back. 1 second. Well, that's disappointing. Well, we'll boot it up. Hopefully it's not anything major. Oh, there's le VULT. DEUS. Right, hopefully this works. Do you know what's so crap? We've got a really cool defensive battle here, and I swear to God, if this crashes for us and we don't get to fight it, I'm going to be devastated. Right, so you guys are force marching back north. They're probably going to attack us, that's fine. Let's see. Here we go, right. Please don't crash. I wasn't sitting here when it crashed, so I don't know if it was like loading into the battle. Did it load the fort? Did it not load the fort? Guess we'll find out just now. If we have like a devastating crash this early, I'm going to be really sad. Hopefully it was just a one-off. A long time to load compared to the other battles. They've actually got not a bad army here. They've got a load of infantry that's fairly expendable. They've got a really good balance of troops. Please load. Come on. Oh,
The enemy will try to either
excellent.
sneak past your defenses or rush them by force of arms.
Pretty cool looking.
Use
I
missiles
can't remember
to
what's a
kill
vanilla
approaching
town in this and
enemies,
what's not, but
and melee troops
this
to
looks
kill
pretty
those
cool.
that get to the plaza. They will try to wipe
Right,
out
we've
all
got a
defenders,
catapult,
and if
which
your men rout en masse, then
kind
the
of need to
battle
put
is
here
over.
and just do damage, don't we? Some stakes that we can put in. We can actually put them in front of the walls, which is incredible. That is class. That should mean, I mean, they're only going to be able to bring their cavalry here, right? So if we do this, there's no way they're going to be able to get in here. Yeah, there's no way. And we've got one more, no, artillery's placed, right? And we've still got a barricade we can put, so barricade there, we're going to force them that way, but it's going to make it a lot more difficult for us to retreat. Or if we do that, we're going to funnel them, which I think is probably what we want. Right, we've got 2 cavalry we can use. I'm probably going to go out and try and harass if the opportunity allows. Probably, I need to be careful with our, Jesus Christ, look at this. Pathing it is best. Right, we've got 3 skirmishers, we actually don't have a lot of infantry here. We need to be careful. We really need to be careful, actually. I've got, I don't want to say a throwaway cavalry, but you kind of know what I mean. And yeah, right? If you're in the medieval times and you're having to siege an enemy, it's definitely the sort of weather that you're like, yeah, this is it. This is peak. 3 units of Prussian raiders. I think we're going to keep them in the reserve, and we're going to just leather them with bolts as we retreat. And that's everyone, right? Oh no. Not sure how I can forget our actual infantry. So I think our plan here is going to be hold the walls as long as we can, harass with our heavy cavalry, fall back and try and defend the square whilst our cavalry basically continues to harass. Let's see.
Make the best use of your missile units by attacking
Why are you
the
still
rear
here?
or right-hand side of their targets.
Don't want any advice. Right, so we have 1400, they have 2300. Again, their quality is a little better than what the others that we've fought have had. Now, we could put you on explosive round, which is more what I'm here for. And honestly, I'd rather damage some of your heavier units. Honestly awesome to take down some of these siege weapons. Cavalry, let's go over here. So we're all heavy, like really good infantry. You lads. We put you guys in flaming shot, right? I don't think we're gonna have much opportunity to burn anything though. Shit, we've actually almost taken it out. Nice. Might honestly be able to take that down if we get another nice hit. If we keep this thing up and firing for a bit longer, that's not a bad thing. Come on, lads. Work your socks off. Or, you know, tease me by not firing straight away. Oh, here we go. Direct hit, and that could be down. That's beautiful, mate. Work on the rest of them. Their archers are rushing our cavalry. Okay, we're going to send general in. You two are going this way. I was going to say, imagine they're going to run and decide that this isn't for them. Bring you guys back, we'll buy time. Honestly, tempted to sweep in here and just start hitting some of these guys. What are you? They're a bit more of a concern, aren't they? Just need to be careful of these pikes. Or spikes, sorry. You guys come more this way, you guys come here. Let's go hit them. You guys can start hitting some of these heavier troops. Honestly, can we hit the general? You guys come here. We've got another spearman, but they're very light. So we're going to do this now, and we're going to pull you back. You've done your bit. You two are going to come along here. We're just trying to take out as many of these ladders as we can before they actually get here and can cause damage to us. Oh shit. This isn't ideal. You've got second one. You've got brace, so let's use this here. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. You lads fire then, too close. Okay. Let's pull back, lads. Taking a bit of damage, but that's okay, we'll take it on the chin. We've disrupted them, we've bought time, and we've gave the lads more time. We're going to move these lads up and honestly get their ammo used. Do this. You boys can skirmish them. Spears, let's get you moved up and see if we can cause problems here. Cavalry's pulling back to here, we're going to reform. Bought a load of time, our skirmishers are now raining death in them. So, we've lost like 60, 70 men there in the hundreds, so that's good, but we kind of need to maintain that. Let's take them down if we can. 2 spears, let's get you in here, where the ladders have made it to the walls. Let's get you lads retreating. You lads, oh, you can't get any information, can you? God damn it. You can. You're engaged, sadly. Okay, it's going okay. Wait, what? They've turned around. Okay. You two can go flaming shot, and let's just try and take that down, honestly. You lads are doing fine. You lads there, taking the flank a bit. You lads, let's what is going on here? Nud's not enjoying himself. I don't really want. I want to take it. Who's running? Who? Our crossbows. It's kind of okay. The heavy shot, try and hit them. Can you use fire from there? Not really. Shame that. Right, let's get you lads here. You lads can close. We just need them to be facing a cavalry unit that's not our general or our governor, and then we're going to charge them. So basically like this. They are going to absolutely slaughter these guys in the front of charge, but I think we should wipe them by the, charge on 3 sides. Jacob, how you doing? Jacob, I have off stream tried ancient empires. I haven't in some time. Has much changed with that? I'm honestly happy to do like a little bit of an Attila period of time playing. It's a game I very much enjoy. Now, I'd like you guys to form up like here and fire point blank that way. I'm going to shift you guys along. I'm going to shift you guys along.
Our men have rallied.
Who's rallied? Who ran? Was it the crossbows? Who's ran? Is this them here? That is them. Shit. Okay. Cavalry, you're doing fine. I am tempted to try and smash in here, but I just know they're going to scatter and run around, so let's pull you back. Casualties now for us are about 200, for them it's at 600. The problem we're having is this situation here. Like I said, they're getting absolutely hammered. Can you guys fire them from here? Because that would be really handy. Don't be dicks, just fire. You've got a lovely angle here. There we go. So done, let's fire them. Right, good. Now, a decent number of the troops they actually have left are actually skirmishers, which is good for us. We just need to expose the cover around them and see what we can do. Kukumba, how you doing, mate? And we're not quite fighting against the Hun yet, but there's time yet. Give it a go. Well, Jacob, I'll tell you something. Depending on how quickly we get through this playthrough, I'd be more than happy to give it a go. Right, you lads get back on the wall, and then you guys get back here. You guys take the point a bit more. Send these guys into melee to run them down. Did I run into these? No, I didn't. That's something, I guess. Right, you boys, let's honestly, let's send them out. Their job is kind of to, like, they're auxiliaries. Their job's to kind of pin down the enemy so that our professional troops can do a bit. Oh shit, they've come back. Ah, god damn it. They're mostly out, right? Let's just charge them, see what we can do. I think they're done. Yeah, I think they're done. right here. Oh, out of melee. I don't know what you're doing. Let's get you over here, please. You know what? Let's go try and scare these guys at least. Probably push them back a bit. Ammo here's okay, I guess. Try and hit those guys. What are you guys? They're light melee, so I'm thinking we can charge anything here. Just need to be careful the deep lying cavalry coming in. More than anything. Let's go. Let's go. They're getting absolutely pumped. Just need to be careful these guys turning around and coming in. Oh.
Running from the enemy.
Jacob, that would be cool, man. Although I don't know why. I don't know why it. I don't know why it blocked that with the auto mod. Weird, Jacob. Right, they are doing very well here. I think we're going to pull back, reform, and then we'll come back at them. You guys keep the pressure on there. You guys are going to swing around. Reform. We'll try and hit these guys so that they can't like get away. You're going to run down. You're going to come here. You're definitely going to hold fire for now because it's screaming friendly fire. I'm going to charge them, but I won't be going any further forward than these guys. Oh, I'll tell you, our garrisons of oh shit. Our garrison has kind of been heroes here. Here's cavalry coming, that's what we don't want. Second cavalry's appearing, we're out of here.
The men are running. Stand and fight, damn you!
I am more than happy to drag these guys in towards our walls. Now skirmishers have freed them. Let's get them there. Boys have just annihilated them, so let's pull you back, get formed up. Get you lads back on the walls. Let's grab the flaming shot, we'll go for standard shot, and we'll go for standard shot. Cavalry's coming back here. Let's conform up there. Yeah, let's conform up there. Hopefully take the benefit. Yeah, sorry, I had to click out there. There was a weird auto mod shenanigan. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. You guys back here. So we're using the local levies, which to me is pretty accurate roleplay to try and basically absorb the damage here for heavy cavalry. They're heavy shock, and they're heavy shock. They're going to come right here. That's nice damage. Go you that way. Boys come here. Plan's going to be these guys run up the back, get rid of the archers. You boys can pull around here. And we're going to charge in here. See how this goes. Okay, not bad charge. You lads are going to go in there, try to get rid of them. Okay. Okay. Need to be careful of you because we don't want to lose like a pretty experienced governor actually. You lads can all get an alien charge in there. They still have like spears and a general in reserve, so this isn't over. The big question is probably how many casualties are we going to have, but it's not over by any means. You guys are actually doing okay there, which is good. We've run them down pretty well. They're very damaged. We just need them to break permanently. Then we need to turn our king around. I keep forgetting it's our king here, so I should probably be being a bit more careful. Men of Raleigh too has. These lads have apparently. Here's some nice damage going on. The odds are charged now. We're just going to keep an eye on the rest. You are tired, but we do have a second one to use, so why not use it? We're just winded now. Very nice charge on these hunters. They're getting absolutely chopped down. Again, need to be careful that these guys don't make a move on us. Get ready them to break and basically leave, and then we can hopefully charge them.
Our men are breaking up.
Oh shit.
The enemy have
We'll manage to take them down, that's what matters. Right, turn around. Actually, let's charge them. They need to go. Right, and there, lads. Let's go. Need to be careful this general doesn't come trundling towards us, because that could spell disaster. Nice charge there. These guys have used most of their skirmish ammo, so that's good. Here we're just trying to run them down and get rid of them. Again, we need that to go white as in we're done, just like those guys just did. Again though, with Sweden having an army here, it could be good to try and destroy as many of these men as we can. It does look like the rest of them are now encroaching and getting ready to close on the walls, which is good for us. Here we're going to try and, especially you, I don't want to lose you. You back to here. There's no way I'm charging you lads. So 1, 2, 3, and I'll get back here. You two can get back in the walls. Right. Spears can go here. That way they can sort of man the breach, because they didn't make it to the gate, did they? No. They did not make it to the gate, and I think they're probably going to get fair slaughtered here on the approach. Sergeants, they're more. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay. Oh, we're not having that. You can turn around. General, come here. This should be done in an initial, yet probably very violent charge. Looks like the casualties were actually a bit steeper on their side there, but they are done. Right. They've all closed on us. It's the general that's the last man standing by the looks of it. Which is kind of frustrating. You lads, there. There. Move them to the side. I think they're actually heavier armed, so we're going to go for heavy shot on them. Jacob, I agree. When we previously played it, I find it like a 10 out of 10. Very fun thing to play for like a handful of turns. But like the first time we played this, we played as Scotland, and the replayability factor is not, it's not super high, you know. I mean, if you guys could hit them with a shot from here and do extensive damage, that would be very much appreciated. Come on, lads, let's get a shot right there. There we go. Come on, big hit. That was not a big hit. You know what? I am honestly tempted to just charge these guys with this infantry. We need to disrupt them and cause some problems. They aren't managing to brace fully, so that's good. And that'll definitely cause at least a little bit of a morale shock. Let's go here. There we go.
From the enemy.
Right, you boys run down. Oh shit, there's a general. Completely forgot about him. Forgot about his existence in any way, shape or form. Be cool if you guys just run. I'm tempted to try and drag them towards these spikes. Let's try that.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
That's not ideal.
Our men are breaking off.
Guy's going to be right back. The wee man's just sat up, see if he's actually awake. I could literally hear the general shouting there, and I had the absolute fear overtake me that I hadn't paused it. And you lads have just been caught. Shit. Shit, they're actually not doing bad on the walls here against us. I think we're just going to have to smash into them and hope that we can get them out of here. Can you lads get the walls and fire them? Can you lads also just charge them, just pin them in? Let's just get that used. And you lads get this used. Again, I keep forgetting this is our king defending this area, which is pretty cool. You lads have just used the last year ammo on a routing unit. That's cool. And Knut is managing to successfully flee the battle, which is not great. Bow and potato. How you doing, mate? I wonder who you are. Our general here killed 551 enemies. Wow. That army is decimated, and again, I don't want to do this, but we really do need the money. Like, desperately. Real bad. Right. Now, you have 3 units. You're obviously, this isn't going to be a win, I don't think, but we'll check. Way closer than it should be.
Retreat!
We're not going to do that just now. We're going to pull back to here, and then we are going to repair. Oh no, that's apparently out of money, so that's pretty cool. Right, down here in Vilnius, I think we do have enough. We have enough going for us that we can attack them. What I am going to do is pull him to here. He didn't level up from that, which is crazy to me. We're going to attack this army and then make our way back south again. Right, they're both involved here, that's good. We can get some nice experience on both commanders. Good. We lost a unit. Damn. And again, we're going to take the money because we really do need it. Here, again, leveled up, which is cool. We're going to go for movement range. What do we want here? Public order, nah. Construction, nah. Zeal's not that bad, the thing, is it? Recruitment cost bonus could be good too, so I think we'll take that. Right, and then you, my friend. Okay, that's our king. That's our king here. Financially, I think we need to get rid of him, right? 500 upkeep for him. It's a rough one. And then I think this army needs to be sent back here because we need to keep this place. We spent too much time and resources taking it, so we need to get you back there. I guess that's also meaning that we need to technically move this back to the centre fold. Right? Middle of the road. Public order's actually 0, which is cool. Now, Sweden, surely you don't want to keep fighting. We've just annihilated your main army. They'll trade with us.
I lack time to waste.
Make our vassal? No. We need money, so as high as this goes, the better. Now, to me, that's quite a realistic piece. We're basically saying, you belong to us now. We've just absolutely slapped you about after you caused a problem. Right, we're at least getting to repair everything here. Here, we do not have the money to do anything here. So we'll march these guys back here, make sure this is safe. And then Gdansk's on the horizon, I guess. Matthias has upgraded himself. He's a governor. That's pretty cool. We've went for tax rate, so I suppose getting a construction bonus isn't a daft thing for a governor, really, is it? Let's push to the gym suspension. That was easy enough to. Bowen, glad to hear you're absolutely smashing the training, my guy. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I was training on my lunch for a bit today. I also have a dodgy knee just now, left knee. I'm not entirely sure what's causing it, but trying to get the bottom to it. And every day just now it's getting a wee bit better. So hoping that doesn't continue. Now here, I think we're just going to take the casualties and try and get these guys towards Vilnius so we can try and safeguard it. Again, Riga's safe, public order's positive. These guys will be at least 2 turns to get here. So, I'm thinking that we'll sit put just now, make sure this is safe, save up the money to convert the main holding, which is 3,000. It's probably 4.4k actually. Yeah, 4.4k is probably what we're going for here, which is not going to be a small amount of turns. A little bit tempted to just do that and get it quicker. It's not much quicker though, is it? That's quicker. Minus 22, minus 16. Wealth. Let's get tax rate up here. And honestly, here let's get tax rate as well. We're going to basically tax harvest for a few turns, see what we can do, and try and get it back down to normal. Again, when you're at war, it kind of feels like roleplay to have higher taxes and be more unreasonable on the people to try and help the war effort. So that's basically what we're doing just now. We're a fledgling order that's struggling to hold on to their recent acquisitions. So we're making the peasants pay. Like all good lords. Right, armies coming in here. Wow, that is a lot going on. Okay, here we could build something. Do we want to do that? Fields. Oh, that could be tempting. We build that, we're getting +1 to the adjacents. Wait, what? Denmark have taken that. That's a bit of a wild card, isn't it? I think we need to save the money here for this. -18, so they're about to revolt. They're not far from revolting. We've squeezed some extra money. Let's get this back down. So that's +3. That's 0. So we're maintaining, and we've got our tax bonuses just now. So end and turn. And we're basically back to the point where we've just about got our starting army again through casualties and what. Personally, is that still the same knee bang that you were talking about before, Bowen, or is that another one? Also, good to see you in the other medium, if you know what I mean. Tato guy. Okay, again, here we're at 2.7k, so it's getting there, and then this is still 0. So that's balanced. We've got growth here, which is cool. We need 7 for that, though. War declared, right. Not much else. Any diplomacy we can toy around with? No? Sweden actually really don't like us.
We are, as always, a welcoming host.
Let's just sort by how much they like us and see if there's anyone else we can squeeze for trade.
The day's greetings to you. Speak. Welcome, worthy guest. I trust you bring words that will enhance the honor of your people.
Why wouldn't they want to trade with us up here in the north? You're the same. I can remember you talking about it before, Bowen, like your knees. But again, Bowen, I don't know what age you are exactly, but I'm sure we're roughly close in age. Knees are definitely the thing that start letting you down beyond the point. At least in my experience, that's been the case. Right, we're in 3.6k. We can do a donated fief. But I definitely think we want to save and do that. So it's one more turn and we can do that. Yeah, that's good. Right. Riga's fine. Then we gear up and we're going to push down there. So we're bringing Vilnius inside. We're converting it, getting it over to the Teutonic Way. And then once we've done that, we will be pushing towards Gdansk. What's crazy, right, about 12-12 to me is we literally, like, we cannot field a full army financially. Like, that's a big ask. Right, so we're going for walled city. Can't do anything else. We're making almost a grand a turn, which is honestly pretty cool. You guys are fine. Army's not doing particularly great, if we're being honest. Charge bonus, got anything else? Sanitation's good. I'd like to put that on our governor. Makes a lot of sense. Can we do that? Matthias is our governor. So can we put the sanitation? We can. Excellent. Got +5 public order there. That's pretty great. It's a really good one. Right. Egenolf is... I think he's a commander that we're just not using. You still need a wife. So let's just do that. Matthias is not the most loyal, it has to be said, so we might need to work on that. Guido's doing fine, right. Again, another few turns because we need to maintain the public order and convert it over to Christianity and basically our culture. Oh, my life is over. Bowen, what you're saying there is talking to me more than I care to admit. Wonder how long till Sweden declares war on us again. We're making a grand a turn. How exciting. We're at 1200. So next turn here, in theory, we should be able to build a farm and then maybe move out. Riga's not doing quite as well as before. 6 turns we'll have a new research done, which is cool. So, curiosity, how many of you guys have played 12-12 even semi-recently? Oh, little man starring again. A lot of peace going on. Rank gained, that's always good.
We hunger for
Is there a governor here, I take it? Governor here's gained it. Right, what do we want here? So fertility's not terrible here. We could do a bit of money. They're all got 1 squalor and 1 public order, so we're looking for money here. So this one's going to make us 240, 250, 120. So honestly, it's a cattle herd. Which is the same as what's built, it's just not our culture, so I'm wondering, do we... Could be good to have an enhanced garrison here. I might build the sanitation. This is a fan mod, which is worth checking out, honestly. Again, Bowen, if you go to the description, there's a link to actually download the mod, and I'd heavily recommend it. So I think once that building and this are finished, public order should sort in quite a few places, I think. But we'll see. So Eganolf, upgrade his cunning. Do we want to do that? Not particularly. We do want to do tax rate. And honestly, we probably want to do building. And then I guess there's the question that because he's now governing this, do we cancel it and rebuild it? It should be beekeeper. Wait, what? Is that new? Is that new? Anyway, I think I'm going to go with sanitation. I think it makes the most sense roleplay wise and in terms of keeping it balanced. There's also a link, Bowen, below to our CD keys, or as it's now called, loaded page, with a link to buy Attila. But although I think you've bought it before, haven't you? Or when I say bought it before, I mean you own it. Okay, we're getting through, not too much going on. We're 980. It's dropped a bit, we've got nearly 2 grand. Public order here still terrible. A little bit of me is tempted to just move out and let this revolt again and then absolutely crush it. That's what I'm thinking we might do. Okay, no one else wants to trade with us or have any dealings or anything, no?
We are, as always, a welcoming host.
Really?
Welcome, worthy friend. I trust you bring...
Oh, we'll see. A couple of months ago. Sorry, Jacob, did I miss something there? I don't know if Automod's interrupted your flow again. So we're basically going to try and bait the locals into revolting against us in Vilnius. And then once they've done that, probably grab these guys and march them west whilst trying to recruit on the march. We've got 2.9 grand. It's kind of annoying me that this is in our face, like trying to get us to change it, so I think I'm just going to do that. It's giving us more financial. It's the cattle herd. Okay. So, squalor doesn't exist anymore, that's good. We've reduced the outbreak chance, which is never a bad thing. Okay. Late to the parties in the office all day. First of all, Biz, how dare they on such an important day? Okay, so work on that. Let them know what they've made you miss. And secondly, pretty good. We've had a few, or most of the battles have been pretty decisive in our favour. We've got heavy infantry, so as long as we can force the enemy into a sort of corner to take damage from us, then we've been fine. So we're good. Yeah, sorry, Jacob, completely forgot. We'll gonna take the money again, I think.
Commander, we hunger for
Then you guys, public order still minus 12.
to your duties, men.
Jesus.
Your command.
So Catholic Christianity is slowly on the rise, but Baltic paganism is staying the same. How is that?
We hunger for battle.
Right, here we've got full replenishment. We can get some extra morale, or we can get... that one's good. Recruitment time, -1 for noble units. What do we want here? What are we working towards? I think we might take this, just to try and work through like some of these. Okay, we're at +2 morale then. This is about to be converted over, which should hopefully help that. We'll take one turn here and then we'll think about moving. Now here, we could recruit some Landstrom. They're very cheap. I'm thinking it could be good to get like 3 or 4 of them. Just as like cheap infantry we can put at the front. But again, financially I want to keep as much in the bank as we currently can. So I think we might wait. It's been pretty fun, Biz. I don't know how much 12-12 you've played, but I've always found that when you're playing like as a one province faction, every battle matters. Like every single one. Every decision you make, every time you build a building, it matters which one you choose. Like there's no room for error really. Right, so up here, public order is now down again. We could technically change that because we're -5. Also means we could change it here because we're basically tax farming. But I think we're going to take one more turn, extract as much of the local population from here as we can. How long is this going to take? 90 income. Get 3 then. I'm fine with that. And then we could get technically some of them. If we get 3 them, maybe 2 you guys. They're kind of shit boys, but they'll do a job for us. Rome cars, roads are great at tracking them on ancient empires. Well, it's funny. You've basically mentioned most of the factions that I've played as in Rome Total War. So, yeah, that sounds interesting. BBR, how you doing? A peace treaty.
Was drawn, but now it's bloodied. End this feud.
I don't think so.
We offer peace.
See, I wish us playing as the Teutonics, there was a way to like barter with them when they're like, "Oh, peace us," and we'd be like, "Sure." Christianity. Also, who is this that has this now? So I'm gonna have to get military access from you, am I, if I want to march through, or a sale to them.
Welcome, worthy friend.
They're not
I
going to
trust
do
you
military
bring words
access, are
that
they?
honour both your people and ours.
Let's roleplay it, see if we get some passage. They're not having that. So we're going to have to end up sailing there. Now if we move out, how bad is the public order? -11. We can't go anywhere. There is no way. Right, we've managed to research 2 of these now. So we've got castle siege engineers, and then here we've got medium siege engines. Okay. Now, as much as I desperately want to try and get through some of these, I think we're going to have to work on some of this. I feel it makes sense to do some of the farm economy stuff.
At your command.
Now, how's the public order going to be affected if we put our king in here? That I wonder. So if we do
Ready
this,
for orders.
let me chuck the king in here, right? The Pope's will. Conrad, you go in there. We're at -8. So it's not great. It really isn't great. But we could also then grab you guys, march you as far over here as you can and get them towards here. I think we're going to have to sail there and then disembark and then attack. I think that's how we're going to have to do it. Shield goes to keep the cross. I don't know if we can like change religion on this. I'm assuming you can, but I don't know how to do it if I'm being honest. Yeah, but then I have never in my life been tired of eating. It's something I basically excel at. A lot of people say when they do strongman or a strength sport, one of the things they struggle with is putting the calories in their body continuously eating. I would find that very easy.
Ready for orders.
Right here, we're going to move as far as we can, but still with the movement, the appropriate amount. Oh, something's happened.
But I cannot.
Are they bride? Who are you? Christine wants to marry Conrad. Absolutely. Perfect. Right, you want to move till we've got 25% movement left, which is like there. Going to take some casualties in the march, but that's fine. And then we actually have the finances to recruit some units. Although I'd really like to try and... Again, -8 here is rough. Unless we drop this. -5. We've bought time. See if anything changes. They're happy there. So, I mean, maybe here. Maybe we do this just now. Should help.
Commander.
I would think it would help. Right, we've got 3.3k. So we could recruit some of you lads. I think I want to get a few more archers though. So you guys are peasant manpower, we can only get one of you, which bothers me. Our burghers, we could get another one. We could do that. I'd be quite happy with that. Yeah. Our balance of power is shocking. We're going to have everyone we can just gathering power here. I also think we might have to end up adopting here just to try and expand our base. I also feel like adopting probably makes a lot more sense here because we're a holy order. Oh, Sweden's coming back. Why? Why? Nice rice. Are you a fan of rice? I like rice. Mission failed. Black Hole support rate. We've got 6%, so that's not awful. Gained a cook. Conrad's leveled up. Conrad is our man here. Maybe we get some public order stuff. Yep, that's going to give us an extra 1. And then anything else for authority? Nope. Oh no, yeah. Sorry, there. So that's going to give us another 1. So we've kind of set him up as a governor. We're only -1 now, which is good. I'll take that. Now the hard thing we now have to do is decide that do we want to attack Gdansk or do we want to brace for Sweden? Because this is the Swedish king coming at us. You lads have fully replenished, but I wouldn't want to rely on that army too much, if I'm honest. How much are you converting? You are. Good. Right, you gathered support. We really do need to get you a wife and hopefully an heir. So I think we're going to try and marry him again. And then if he is married, we can then focus on securing the loyalty and the stability of the realm. They're definitely coming to attack us again. Of course they were BBR. You can say that about anyone with power pretty much indefinitely. He's been rejected again. What is happening, mate? Power's weak. Jeez. Oh no. Mate, how can you not get married? You're 27 years old. Let's adopt Matthias, who's actually older. That's hilarious. That really does make me laugh. Right, we're basically waiting now to see what Sweden do and if they're going to counteract our sort of moves and our posturing. They are going to try to land there, and there's a little bit of me tempted to move down and blockade the landing point so that they can't. Oh no, come on. Let's send their full army this way. Don't fancy that. I don't fancy that. Chances there at all. We don't have the money to do much here. We're so thinly spread, man. Shit, they've actually brought some pretty good units this time. So if we move we move to here, are we literally going to stop them landing? That's what I'm not sure of. I think we're going to have to. So if we move to here and we do that,
You may as well get
they
comfy,
can't land. We've got 1,200 to spend. Whacking that income up, I hope. Minus 264. Right, what do we need here?
Are you ready to serve?
We've bought ourselves one extra turn, that's going to ruin our income. Jeez. Sweden, are we really doing this?
Welcome, but expect...
Sweden are the most untrustworthy bastards in this game. And they're sieging this. How's that going to go for them? Surely that's Denmark. Right, we're not going to get there in time, so we might as well make a move here.
As you command. Would that I were a
Next turn now. We can't trespass them. I kind of really hope Denmark fails here, because we really want to take Gdansk. If we can take Gdansk, we've got 3 provinces. Ah, they've taken it. For fuck's sake. Making more time and effort balancing the economy here than I am thinking about what we're doing. Ah, shit. This is going to be rough. That's going to be really rough. Now you guys, we basically want to essentially force march here as quick as we can. It's annoying because
commander.
we can't hire mercs from there, can we?
We hunger for battle.
I mean, that's a lot of shit, boys. I don't much fancy our chances there. I'll level away. Is that not our king as well? That is our king. It's not ideal. We've just spent so much money there as well. See, I don't know those names. I've paid very little attention to popes. This was the Pope in 1212. Wow. Right, I don't know how this is going to go, but I don't think it's I think it's going to be a good time. So we'll see. We'll just spent the best part about 6 or 7k fortifying this place and bringing it on our side. So yeah, the wild hunters are attacking. This is our king here. So ouch. Here we go. We're going to need our catapult to do some pretty serious work here, that's for sure. Okay, here we go.
Damage done on the campaign map will be visible on the battlefield. It takes
Go away, advice. We don't need you. Well, they're attacking a slightly different side this time, and we've actually got an area where we can sort of keep them at arm's length with our barricade, which is cool. We've got 2 units of spikes here, so we're going to do one there, and then one there. So hopefully the cavalry just comes and tries to get involved. Right. We have we don't have any catapult. I don't think we can win this, guys. I'm going to completely level you here. I don't think this is winnable. I really don't. So they're going to come here. We want to try and burn that, but I don't think that's going to be a possibility. Got 2 decent cavalry. Where's the closest gate? Jesus, miles away. Right, so you lads are going to deploy like... You have to go here. They're going there. We've got 2 infantry to use. That's rough. I think we're going to have to fall back and try and hold them like in the square more than anything. Two units of skirmishers here. If we do that, it's just going to be a death sentence for the guys here. Feels like it might be. Let's go. Right. Got the local peasantry running around. No idea what they're in for. I don't see us managing to burn these towers down. If it wasn't our king here, I don't think I'd be as bothered about how this could potentially turn out. I think it's the fact that it's our king that's stuck in this place is what's making me really sad. They're on heavy shot. I think we need that, do we? No, there's no way. Oh, yeah. So the eventual plan will be just defend this square here, basically. Right. Are you lads, are we going to go harass them? I think we are. There we go. We should absolutely delete them here, which is good. Then we're going to keep doing so with our cavalry, basically. They're basically done. Let's pull out before we get any unnecessary casualties from towers, etc. Form up here. 1 unit gone. 1 unit gone. Right, back around. Try and charge these guys now. I am happy to bring as many of them over here as I can. They've rallied. Don't think so, Betty. Don't think so. Right, be careful of these towers. So you boys come this way. You boys come this way. Right. So we're sort of abandoning the walls. I think the damage has been particularly great here, unfortunately. So you lads to here. Again, happy to keep dragging them round. Our towers doing a bit of work here. Almost killed 100 of them. So you lads should really do some pretty good damage here. And I think we'll move our... keep you guys here actually. So you lads to... here. Cavalry, what's this coming at us? Light axemen, right, let's do this. Do that. Again, half their army's chasing our cavalry outside the walls. So we've done a pretty, like, historically, you know, heavy cavalry would sally out. They're attacking the barricade. How much health has it got? Guys are doing the work here if they can. It's very slow damage they're doing, so it's good. The odds are going to come this way, the odds are going to come this way. We're going to charge them. What's this you've got? We can take another unit out, that's good. We need to pull out before they skirmish us, basically. They're going to break. Come on. Come on. Break, break. Because if they don't come back, break. That's fine. Pull back, lads. There we go. Right, how we doing? How's the barricade? 12% damage. Good. Keep doing your bit. Let's get you guys up here. We'll try and switch them around. Not the heaviest units we're taking out, so you know, that's not great, but... Let's go that way. Let's go this way. Charge them. Around, charge them. Run. How you guys doing? 21%. You're out of ammo, you guys are not, so let's get you moved up. They can skirmish as much as they want, try and take down some units. Right, cavalry, how we doing? We're getting sucked in here, aren't we? We've got them. We've got them. Boys here doing well. We're doing fine. Boys come back here. Boys come back here. You keep an eye on the barricade. We don't want to needlessly lose a unit here. Where is the health? I can't really see this. 43%. Right, we're okay for now. Kill 400 enemies, it's not awful. We'll pull back here. You odds go that way, you odds go this way. Again, the whole time we're dragging these guys around, the towers are just pelting the enemy and doing bits of damage here, bits of damage there. Again, want to be careful of these guys, don't want unnecessary casualties. And right then, keep them away. They're definitely coming from here. Get 2 units here, like this, of spears.
The tower has been destroyed.
Barricade Barricades at 50% health. Let's change that. Them. You boys come here. You boys come here. Let's charge them now. See if we can take them out of the game. This way a bit. There we go, boys. There we go. Right, hitting them from two sides. Let's see how this goes. The Lithuanian axemen, so they're not like the worst of the worst. I still think our cavalry should absolutely delete them as they are, rightfully so. Ready to pull these lads out. Probably time now. You lads, how we doing? Barricades at 50% if you came off the barricade for some unbeknownst reason to me. I wonder if we move some of you lads up and try and get some shots off. Let's try it. Around the health of it. Right lads, barrel this around it, stuck into them. What have you got for us? Second wind. Active, let's just do that there. And then you lads. There we go. We have managed to kite and destroy like 3-4 units here, so there's a tiny glimmer of hope. Tiny glimmer. The thing is, if someone said to me, what would you say your memories are of Attila? It's fighting like last ditch sieges with like 4 units. But that's basically what he did in this game. It has this barricade getting hammered. It is. Right, let's pull back. Yeah, let's pull back and just get everyone up here. Right, cavalry, you're probably needing a little bit of a breather, I imagine. Pull you here, get the towers continuing to do their work. Kind of worried we'll lose that gate, because we'll have to run around to the complete other side of the fort, so we might need to make a quick decision here. Kind of tempted to bring these lads in and just contest. So let's charge them and get rid of them once and for all. Or not, because they're already going. Do we charge these guys? Let's charge some of you, and you guys go in here. You two are going to come here and take this gate. And then here we've got 3 of you lads. One of you here. It's a sort of side fire, and we'll see how that plays out. Lads here are getting absolutely hammered in. Hopefully that's what they're doing, is hammering. They're almost done. It's class.
Enemy units have been rallied.
Let's get the boys in here if we can. Let this all those tits up. So let's move here. Move here. Get up here if we can. The cavalry in the walls for it's too late. The hope here is that these guys are going to absolutely leather them from the flank and do some pretty serious damage. But we'll see. You guys are going to hope to fire them from the flank, see what you can do. Cavalry is actually making it in, which is golden. You guys can come and hopefully hammer them. Where are they going? What?
Enemy troops have reached the walls.
The boys are there, I guess. You boys can come here and we're going to charge them. That's, they're at the wrong edge of the map. What? Let's get you lads here, see what we can do. We really need to bring this general down. In fact, if we take this general down with like some swiftness, we could end the battle. You lads are going to go this way, with this cavalry coming that way, that should be fine. You lads are sort of chasing them down now, again, it's fine. Try and finish them off. Neutralise this. They should be done there anyway. Hit there. Let's get back here. Form up, we'll hit them. Right, you lads actually have the ability to fire like decent ammo, so let's get you there. Let's get you there. They're holding for now. Cavalry's formed up, we're going to get them through here and chase these Lithuanian skirmishers down. So, scores on the doors right now. There's still 300 men up on us. Boys are holding them up here, that's good. See how these boys get on here. Okay, so actual crossbows are not too hot. Let's move you here. The general is almost okay. That could be one of the most pivotal moments of this battle so far. That should be the massive morale shock. It should be, well, hopefully we're at a point that if we charge and we choose it well, we're just done.
unit is running
Need
from
to
the
be careful
enemy.
from behind us. Skirmishers are getting leathered here. That's what we want. Right, we're going to immediately turn you guys this way. We're going to get stuck in here again. Run as many down as we can. They're done. Mass route? Question mark? Is that a mass route? You boys can turn. We're going to get back down here. You boys can turn. We're going to get back down here. Cavalry will finish the job, hopefully. Okay.
The men are running, cowards.
They're all running. So I think we're at a point now, we've negotiated this into a point where I think we're going to win. Our cavalry can pretty much run through those guys. We just need to try and give them a breather if we can. It doesn't necessarily need to be a long breather, just a breather. They're right now, kind of done. You just here and stop. Yeah, just go there and stop. Right, good. So, our spears are going to take up position like here. Our crossbows there. Crossbows there. Crossbows there. I'll do it. Right. You lads are winded, but one of you's got a second wind, it's you, right? Might as well use it. Anyway, I don't know, I'm out of touch with this game, Bowen, so I wasn't completely confident I had this, if I'm honest. Let's get you lads there, and hopefully fire in from the flanks, do some nice damage. It's a bit of a heavy shot here. Shit, we just annihilated them with friendly fire, haven't we?
Disaster! Enemy forces have seized our gates.
Yeah. Right. You boys are going to go there. You boys are going to go here. We're just going to try and absolutely leather them, I think. Let's go. You boys stay there and hang back just now. Again, casualties here feel like they're going to be pretty catastrophic, but I guess we are in a battle here that a win's a win, that's all we need. Again, in these situations, I feel like I can't help myself but just take the money when the game's, you know, ransom captives, etc. I feel like, yeah, you need to take them. I think if we can get our cavalry around here, this is absolutely done. Once again, killed the enemy commander. I don't know if it was their king. I don't know enough about this faction, not been paying too much attention. I think I've done right, here we go. Big win. It's a big win. We did that with basically just our king in command, who killed over 500 again. I'll tell you one thing, our king is surely building a reputation for personally hating pagans. Wow. Oh, they're all gone basically. We are going to ransom because we really need the money. At what point do they come and really chase us for sort of peace, you know? We're slaughtering. Oh, there's another army. What? Tradition. Go for you and morale. Sort of split it between. Right, again, public order's not terrible, so is that a revolt? Okay. Chase them away at least.
Would that I were as swift as the angels.
I think this will be an easy resolve this time. Nope.
Fall back! You have further orders?
Sag. So we're going to have to put you in there. We're going to get a wee bit of public order bonus, if you can call it that. Sweden has once again betrayed us and then is now back on side, so that's really cool. Then we're going to move these lads to here, and then once they're here, we're going to make the decision. Again, I really do want to attack these guys, but I think have they lost everything? I think they have. Okay, it actually appears like they've lost everything. They're kind of stuck in the corner now. At this point, though, we are going to save. We've played 46 turns tonight. Now, I put my hand up and accept there's a lot of just pressing end turn. We've moved the game 23 years, which is, you can almost say, a generation. So, our second generation of characters still not married, but yeah, I adopted that guy that's 14 years older than him. Super cool to do. We're going to seek another wife there if we can, and then ideally yourself. You're kind of doing the job we need you to do, don't we? Aren't you? Sorry. think we'll wait on that one. But yeah, guys, we're going to finish up there. We are in a strong position. We have 2 provinces. Our economy is not actually in a strong position. But we could, again, change some of these and see what we can do. But we're going to finish there. We're going to end on what I consider to be a relative high. And we will hopefully resume this again next time around. You can see here we've carved out a little bit of a corner for ourselves. I'm pretty sure we're at the edge of the map. So, again, I feel like it would be nice if we can take either Pomerania or move down here and take this general vicinity. Again, we've got Lesser Poland. I think we're going to end up bumping with them. So it's saying our strength rank's 30, which seems like an insane jump so fast, but we're going to take it. But yeah, guys, welcome anyone's thoughts here on next moves. We obviously have Latgalia and Lithuania in our hands. I think there's going to be some scope for some expansion further south with either the Orthodox or the Pagans. But we're not going to rule anything out or say anything just now is not the case. But yeah, let me know if you've got any chat or anything you think we should be doing or if I've missed something absolutely blatant. Again, hands up that I absolutely did accidentally pay money at the start of the game, so we're here. The Polish Teutonic Commonwealth. That's a banger of a name for a stream. Might end up using that in general. Anyway, guys, appreciate everyone that's been watching. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.